Hey everybody, welcome back. David Eon here, and at the risk of getting all controversial, wanted to just touch base on the new April O'Neil and all of the controversy surrounding that character, because there's a lot of people out there, and it is being encouraged by the media, believe it, to that are sitting there and saying, oh, everybody is racist because the character is black now, which it couldn't be further from the truth. This is not the problem with the new April O'Neil character, although Seth Rogen and the studio that he's working with are looking for that kind of a controversy, because that's the thing now. We've seen a lot of it from Disney. Anytime anybody doesn't like what they've done, even though they made drastic changes that they knew were probably going to alienate people, and very likely even did some of it on purpose, they want to sit there and say, oh, you're sexist, oh, you're racist, you're this, you're that, you're the other, instead of owning the problem. They want to call their fan base toxic and insult their fan base, and then expect them to keep coming back for more abuse. And this is just another in the long list of franchises that is getting wrecked with bad writing, bad animation, and everything else. Now, the real problem is, one, understanding your target audience. They can claim that they're trying to attract newer, younger people all they want, but the reality of it is they're going after the same audience that they've been going after for decades, trying to hit that nostalgia button. But they're going to tweak it, and they don't have the insight to sit there and say, okay, what made this so good in the first place? Let's try to recapture that. They want to try to change things. And then they go too far with it, screw it up, and then blame the audience for it. So they take a situation like the fact that originally she was drawn black in a couple of issues as a homage to Layard's girlfriend. She was drawn black. And they sit there and say, well, she's been black before, what's your problem? That's not the problem. The problem is, first of all, most people who are familiar with or nostalgic for the Ninja Turtles, the people who grew up with it, did not grow up with it from the comic books. They grew up with it from the original television show that came out in 1987. This is the introduction almost everybody had to Ninja Turtles, outside of a handful of people that were familiar with their underground, out of the garage kind of let's make our own comic book situation that very few people had copies of. They weren't aware of it. If they did have a comic book, it was very likely the Archie comic that was associated with the television production and mirrored it. And they were familiar with the action figures that were manufactured by Playmates. This is the Ninja Turtles that everybody grew up with, the majority of people. This is the Ninja Turtles that everybody knew. The fact that once or twice Layard, to show off for his girlfriend, made the character black is beyond the point. Secondly, they have deliberately, very drastically altered this character. Keep in mind, this is not the first time, again, that she's been done black animated. It's been done before. No one said a thing about that. No one said a thing about it. This new character looks terrible. She's a schlep. She's been drawn really raggedy and awful looking, very likely on purpose to trigger people. Okay, April O'Neil has always been depicted, at least an attempt has been made to depict her as an attractive character, and this is not. This is not an attractive character. It does not resemble April O'Neil's physiology, never mind what color she is. And I really honestly believe it's been done on purpose to make people angry so that they can point fingers. Keep in mind, this is not the first time Seth Rogen has done something like that. Remember his experiment with doing a Christmas film and how he pissed everybody off, and when he did, he attacked his audience for it? This is being done on purpose Don't let it trigger you. It looks bad. I don't know if it's good or not. I haven't seen it. I'm probably not interested in seeing it anyways. I think a lot of people are not going to be interested in seeing it, and it'll be interesting to see how Seth Rogen and the studio reacts. I'm willing to bet they're going to attack you for it. But I just wanted to touch on that because I've been asked several times about this and just share my thoughts. Again, the problem is your core audience is, quite frankly, people in my age category. And most of them, their first introduction and their first understanding of Ninja Turtles was from the original 1987 cartoon series. That's the April they know. And from the average perspective of somebody who grew up with that, they're thinking to themselves, God, at least make her look attractive. At least try. No, we can't do that. We got to draw a couch potato. It's April O'Neil. Anyway, just wanted to share that. What do you think? I think you're all being triggered on purpose. I think this is the thing that studios like to do now. They love that negative attention as much as positive attention because it still works for them in some regard. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you got something out of it. I hope you did. Share it if you can, subscribe if you're new, all that good stuff. And if that's it, then what more can I say but thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.